Hello, welcome to your morning or your wake up practice. This will be great if you need a quick little burst of energy to get the blood moving. So we'll begin today on our mat. You might want to have a block close by, somewhere in arm's reach, but we'll go ahead and get started. So coming into a tabletop position, your hands are beneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. We'll begin by inhaling, dropping the belly down, pulling the chest up to cat, and exhaling, pressing the palms into the mat, arching the back for cow. And inhaling, dropping, reaching up for cat, and exhaling, arching and pressing into the mat for cow. And take this a few times on your own, focusing on breathing in for 4 and exhaling for 4 counts. Just beginning to match breath and movement. And coming back into a neutral spine, we're going to take our left arm, reaching it up towards the ceiling, expanding our rib cage here. Just breathing evenly for 4 counts. So 4 counts in and 4 counts out. And other side, we'll replace our left hand, reaching the right arm up. Same thing, breathing in for 4 and exhaling for 4. Bringing the right hand down. This time we're going to move a little bit faster with our breath. So we'll inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, back down. Inhaling, right arm up. Exhaling, back down. And keep doing this. One more time. Good. And to press up into our first downward dog, go ahead, tuck your toes, lift the hips up, push them back. Keeping the knees softly bent here. You can also pedal out your feet. Start waking up the legs. We'll pull our right foot up through our hands, reaching through the left heel. Feeling a gentle stretch in our left hip flexor. Our knee is going to stay over our ankle, not pushing forward too far. Just check in with that. Evenly breathing here. Pulling belly button to spine, protecting our low back. And swiveling the left foot down, rising up to warrior 2. You'll have your right heel intersecting the back arch of your left foot, sinking down, bending that right knee, making sure your knee is not going past your right toes, staying in line here. You're pressing in to the outside of your left foot. Nice and strong belly button pulling into spine. Arms are down on your shoulders. And you can look over the front right hand if that's comfortable for your neck. And we'll straighten that right leg. Grab your block. You can place it by your right leg, kind of a little bit between your ankle and your knee. Having that palm press on the block, reaching that left arm up, Hands are, fingers are reaching up towards the ceiling here. Getting a nice stretch in that right thigh. You can also play around with the block. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can play with the position here. Just breathing evenly, getting oxygen to your muscles. And we'll rise up here. Carefully walking your feet in, moving your block aside, but keeping it close. We'll come up to the back of our mat, taking a big inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhaling, forward fold. Slight bend of your knees here. Releasing your low back. You take a big inhale, sighing it out. Good. Walking our hands forward, coming into downward dog once more. And noticing if you feel any difference in your legs. Maybe you can reach your right heel down a bit easier. Checking, making sure you're not putting all the weight in the heels of your hands. The weight is distributed evenly throughout your fingers and your palms. This time, stepping the left foot up through your hands. Right heel is pushing towards the back wall, so you're getting a nice stretch, keeping that leg straight. Gentle stretch through that hip flexor, belly button into spine. And left knee not going past your ankle. There you go, just breathing evenly here. Swiveling that right foot down this time. We'll rise on up, checking in, maybe needing to walk your feet in a little bit. Left toes point towards the front of the mat. Heel will be intersecting the back arch of your right foot this time, bending the left knee. Arms come up to shoulder height. Looking down, making sure you can see your left toes. If you can't see them, back off a little bit. This will make sure that your leg is in alignment, you're not hyperextending. And pressing firmly into the ground with your feet, making sure the back of your right foot is pressing and you're not collapsing into your right arch. And neck looking towards the left fingers, if that's comfortable for your neck. And breathing evenly here. Activating all of your body. Imagine that someone's pulling on your fingers, gently tugging, so every muscle is waking up. And we'll straighten this left knee, bringing our block to about halfway between our ankle and our knee, putting the palm down, rising up to look at our fingers if that's comfortable. If not, looking down to our foot and playing with the block here. Seeing what is comfortable, what gives you a good stretch but not straining. Belly button stays pulling into the spine. And we're going to gently bend the knee here, moving that block aside. Both hands come down and stepping into downward dog one last time. Checking in, hopefully both legs are a little bit more loose. You can get those heels down a bit easier. If you're still tight, you can keep them at a slight bend. And dropping the knees to the mat. We're going to take our big toes together. Knees come out into a V shape. And we're just going to come down into child's pose, walking the arms out in front of you, placing forehead onto the mat. Taking deep breaths here, letting the belly rise and fall. Feeling a gentle stretch in your shoulders. When you're ready, slowly walk your hands forward. Bring your knees together. And I hope you enjoyed this practice and you have a wonderful day or an energized afternoon.